Signature Jumbo. So that's what, 6 autos right there. And then you've got 3 more Topps Chrome Cosmic Hobbies. Deeds, deeds, deeds. And then just a little bit more deeds. Good luck. Let's see what Sunday has in store for us. Good morning, Sean. What you got for us Sunday, huh? Don't be playing games with me. I want deeds, and I want them now. All right, good luck. The beginning is here. Hey, Tim, good morning. Just be right now. Just be right now. Nope, not yet. Not yet. What a beautiful product this is. Well done, Topps. Empty box. I get all warm and bubbly inside. Dak Prescott, Bryce Young, Jonathan Taylor, and a Revel Jr. Battleborn. Battleborn. Do we get any Raiders yet? Or no, you didn't get them. You didn't get them, but you got somebody else. Oh, you got the Colts. Hey, did you hit any Colts yet? Trey Benson, A-Chan, Cam Wood, and Savion Williams. No, the next break's pinned at the bottom of your screen, and guess what? That's where it's at until it's not. Okay, great. Well, we got to plan it already. Might be the Sun, but I'm not 100% positive yet. There's Ty Felton. There's Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. And rookie Raider son Ashton Genty. It took 2 packs to find our first deed of Sunday morning.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Stephanie's starting out on fire here. Kyle, he's just chilling. He's just chilling. That's all he's doing. Justin Jefferson, Cortland Sutton. Ooh, another deed. Shadur on the nucleus. There's only one of these per box. That's actually a pretty good hit. And Teteroa McMillan. Well, well, well. Just like that, another deed. Paperclips always gets a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Ooh, that's nice. Me likey. Nico, Sertan Saquon, and Harold Fannin Jr. You know how we do, K. Bradford. We don't know any other way. This is the only way. See, Doc G knows. Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Jamar Chase, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. It's amazing. McLaurin, Nakua, Mason Taylor out of 199, and Tez Johnson. Hey, we take those on the Gibby. Ain't that right, Aiden? Look at that. Bam. Ferda. Ooh. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Malik Neighbors, and an Alfred Collins. Appreciate you hopping in that next break, Ethan. Picture and description should be accurate on that, you guys. Yeah, it's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Jerry Judy, Caleb Williams. Why you backwards, Tyleek? Oh, because you're a refractor. And Cam Scattaboo. Kyle Pitts, Jordan Love, Murray and Mayfield, and Travion Henderson. If you're new in here, first of all, thank you for hopping in. My name's Primo. I'm on every day, Tuesday through Sunday, starting at 7 o'clock Central, well into the afternoon most days. Today's Sunday. Usually special things happen on Sunday. We're going to find out because I'm ripping cards, and that's how you find out. How many deeds will we get? James Jr., May, Herbie, and Colston Loveland. Malik Neighbors, Dallas Goddard, Travis Hunter, and Mason Graham. 239 Ds is what we'll get, Josh? Is that what you're telling me? Samuel Darnold, Pollard, Watt, and Booker. Myles Garrett, Zay Flowers, Terry McLaurin, and a Benjamin Morrison. Well, Bijan, Henry, Omar Norman Lott out of 150, and Mimbu. How many? I don't know, P-Money. Too many to count. I'll put it this way. Before I got here at 238, which I'll be here for a year in about 3 weeks, you guys. I will have been at 238 cards for a year, which is kind of crazy. I had counted well over 200 plus downtowns, and I stopped counting, and that was years ago. So I don't know. Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Egbuka, and Abdul Carter. Yeah, for a long time I was consistently pulling downtowns out of retail regularly, like daily. And it wasn't always case breaks either. Hall, Pearsall, Horn, and Ty Hamilton. Max Crosby, Achan, Travis Kelce, and Melton. Yeah, those are still selling well, you guys, especially the rookies. Those cards right there, they're still moving well. So it's not bad to have a team that has those, even if they're not rookies. Gibbs, Pickens, Sweat, Jalen Lane. Evans, Samuel, Jahmyr Gibbs, and David Montgomery, and Will Johnson. 1 year too late for this card. They're so close. So close. All right, let me get this base out of my way. 1 hobby box is down, 4 to go. We're going to get into some select. Pin at the bottom of your screen. That's a Topps Chrome Jumbo, folks. Topps Chrome Jumbo, Signature Jumbo, and 3 more Cosmic. All a growing boy or girl should ever need. Empty. All right, select. Select, do you know that it's Sunday? Let's see if you do know that it's Sunday. Kyle, I'm good, dog. Elijah Arroyo out of 99. Kalel, Jamar Chase, Travis Hunter, and Yaya. We can run some more breaks with select in it, but I felt like so Noah and Kobe kind of started one of those Topps Chrome jumbo cases. I haven't seen them pull anything absolutely insane out of it yet. So, and it's Topps Chrome, you get an extra auto. You're supposed to, anyways. Baker Mayfield out of 199. Bo Nix, Miles Sanders, Travis Hunter, and Kyle Williams. And Raisinets. That's right, Tex. Don't y'all be making fun of my Raisinets. Moochie, this is the select hobby box. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking, but this is a select hobby box that I'm opening. Caleb Williams, Rome Adunzi out of 149, going to some little lady out there named Doc G. Braylon Allen, Malik Neighbors, and Tyleek Williams. Yeah, it's a hobby box, Moochie. Raisinets were a go-to at the movie theater for me. Not that I wouldn't differentiate and get different stuff sometimes, like maybe Butterfinger or something like that, but it was usually Raisinets. It's good with the salty popcorn. Matthew Stafford, TJ Edwards. We got a dual patch. This will go to the Patriots. They're a little bit more in this break. Out of 49, that goes to the Pats. Let me write that on there for the shipping crew. No Jacoby Myers for you, Stephanie. Sorry about your luck, Miss Planetary Pursuit. Sertan and Will Howard. Doc G, are you talking about what you hit? It wasn't anything crazy, but we'll take it. Nick Emanwari. Oh, hold up 1 minute here. The Redbeard out of 75 color match for the Lions. Calvin Johnson. I mean, that's a deed. That
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Oh, he said I could keep it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that. Mike Green, Caleb Williams, and Jackson Dart. Hey, put it in the chat. See, it's right there. It's right there. Rashad Bateman, Patriots, Travion Henderson on the RPA out of 249. Another deed. Another deed. It's just deeds everywhere.
Oh, hi. Do you
It
see
must
that?
be
Do you
Sunday.
know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I know, Josh, isn't it? Isn't he such a nice guy? I don't even know if the Redbeard's in here. Will Johnson, Derwin James Jr., and Tet. The block is hot. The block is hot, hot, hot. James Pierce Jr., CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys out of 399. Omarion Hampton, Travis Hunter, and TJ Sanders. That's right. Era. And you get a deed. And you get a deed. There you go, Tex. We'll take that. That's right. To get a deed, you must first possess a deed. You can't have one without the other. Jalen Lane, David Montgomery. For the Chiefs, it is Jalen Royals on the Acha, Brian Burns, and Jaden Higgins. Tent Master Flex, we wanted somebody different than this, but hey, an auto's an auto and we'll take it. We want one of them redemptions. We want a little redemption. Princely, Watts, DK, Amon-Ra, and Pat Bryant. Caleb Johnson, Jalen Lane, DJ Moore, Adams, and Loop. JT, Jackson Dart, Adonai Mitchell, Trey Harris, and Omarion Hampton. Primo Wendy's, the third. Derek Stingley, Scat, Kittle, Scorton, and Ellick. All right, we got 3 hobbies left. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Give us a super. Give us a super right off the bat. First break, just because it took so long to fill. Caleb, I'm a Lions fan because my parents liked the Bengals, and they were terrible in the early 90s, even as a young buck, 6, 7 years old. I couldn't do it. I couldn't deal with I couldn't do it. So I picked Barry Sanders, and they also had Herman Moore from the University of Virginia. That's why I picked the Lions. Now the Reds are because my parents liked the Reds, and that one stuck. And so did the Celtics, because my dad was a Celtics fan. So I'm Reds, Celtics, and Cincinnati Reds. Young, Benson, Coleman, and Jalen Royals. Achan, Theo, it's Burra, and Ellick. These are my peeps. I don't know. I could tell you. Give me a second. I could tell you. It is currently sitting at almost halfway, actually, in the next break. Not too shabby. Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Drake London, and Upton Stout. McLaurin, Stroud, James Cook, and Malachi Moore. Lauren, my question of the day And this can maybe get a little emotional, all right? Because it's directed around emotion. What is a movie or a scene in a movie that you had an emotional response to, whether it was mad or sad or whatever it was? What is let's just say your go-to, like every time you see it, you kind of feel that feeling. Bo Nix, Jerry Judy, Joe Burrow, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Field of Dreams, Homeward Bound. That's what I said. That was my pick. Purdy, Cook, Jacobs, and Barrett Carter. I actually had two picks. It was when Shadow comes back, and what was my first pick? I can't remember now. Oh, it was Aragorn when he looks back and says for Frodo. If that one doesn't get you. Shadur and Travis Hunter and Shamar Stewart. What dreams may come. What did Doc G say? What did you say, Doc G? I can't see it. Josh K said every movie. The Exorcist movie, Fear. See, that's an emotion. Jonathan Taylor and Travis Harris. Well, Where the Red Fern Grows. AJ's dad, nobody knows that movie except for me. It's just me. I'm the only one. Oh, Power of One. Okay. All right. Oh, Jordan Love, T. Higgins, Jalen Walker for the Falcons out of 99, and JT. Okay. Old Yeller. In Homeward Bound, when you think that Shadow didn't make it. And then Shadow's there, and then Peter sees him and he starts running to him, and Shadow goes, "Oh, I love you, Peter." Yeah, good luck. The Green Mile. Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Quinshawn on the Nucleus, and Billy Bowman Jr., The Patriot. Marley and Me. Oh, no. Fox and the Hound. Oh, no, AC. No. Not that. No, never that. DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts, Trey Benson, and Landon Jackson. All nucleuses go to the Browns. Smith, Stafford. Well, hello. It's Sunday. Supernova, Patrick Mahomes going to Tent Master Flex the third. Congratulations, Tent Master Flex, your first deed of the day.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Ooh, the beginning of Up is rough, bro. That is a rough go. Carson Schlesinger. No, it's not. I have pulled the out of 5 of that card. Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Tet, and Matthew Golden. Still a D, though. Still a D. It still fits the mold. Oh, did it, Savage? Oh, it's just chilling. Lambjack, Danny Dimes, Aaron for the Steelers, going to Cliff Sutton, and Travis Hunter. There is not, Thumpers. There is not. I like to keep my options open. Travis Achan Jr., Jahmyr Gibbs, Love and Golden, and Kyle Williams. Dave, this is our first break of the day. It took a little bit longer for this one to fill. I think a lot of people were kind of still slumbering a little bit. May, Shitter, and Josh Simmons. Well, the Browns are doing great. Malik Neighbors, hold up. Chris Olave, out of 150, A.J. Brown for the Eagles, and Caldwell. Well, 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 Mr. Caldwell. Hot in the city tonight. Jameer Gibbs and Elijah Arroyo. So we got two more hobbies in this. We're not done yet. Tony Pollard, Crosby, Egbuka Refractor, and Campbell. There's a buck. There you go, Doc G. Man, it's getting hot in here already. Open that up a little bit. Open that up a little bit. KYO, I see you out there. Good morning. Select is next, and then we're going to end with a Cosmic, okay? You don't need nothing, Mr. Sutton. I got you a refractor, Aaron Rodgers, and you're going to like it. Dave, my best pull ever is always the next one. Well, good morning, Mr. Scary. Empty box. We got Tristan Wirfs and we got Sam Laporta. Oh, we're starting out with a base pack. Okay. Stephon Diggs, Amon-Ra, and Pat Bryant. Plenty AC. Plenty. Debo Samuel. Dylan Gabriel, Jaden Higgins. Why are these all upside down? Black and Burns. Christian Gonzalez, Josh Connerly. Upside down. Savion Williams out of 49, Higgins, and Kyle Williams. That's right. No, all squads that are available in the next break are pinned at the bottom of your screen. I know the break's nasty. I know it's a lot to take in. I know, okay? D-Block, you know, that's a good point. I'll bring that up to misses. We got to have something chilling somewhere. I don't like that glare. I'll bring that up to misses and see if that's something we're going to do here again. Donovan Jackson, Jaden Blue, because we have them. I just don't think they're in there. Trevor Lawrence for the Jags, Deed Part 2 for Tent Master Flex. Well. Just deeds all day, huh?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Tyler Loop and Amorian Hampton. Bayshaw Tootin. Tristan Wirfs out of 249, Ashton Genty, Jackson Dart, and Nick Scorton. Yes, D just means big card. That's what it means. That you'll only find that here. I've trademarked it. No, I haven't. Michael Penix Jr. For the Pats. Pats are doing good too. Kyle Williams out of 75. Going to Tent Master Flex. Hey, Tent Master Flex, do you think you want to share maybe? Maybe not. Derwin James Jr. and Tet. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Jefferson, Egbuka, Gabriel, and Scattaboo. No. We still have one more hobby after this select. It is Topps Chrome Cosmic, and then all I've got for you is the break pinned at the bottom of your screen. I'm sorry, that's all I've got. I don't have anything else. Jacoby Myers. Well. The Browns continue to eat. Quinshawn Judkins out of 25. 9 out of 25 to be exact. On the tie-dye, and Browns, you get another deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Hutch, what do we got here? JJ and Baker Mayfield. BB, yeah, a little bit, aren't they? Can we get a Scattaboo or something? Well, there's Ty Felton out of $3.99. Kyler Murray, Jaden Daniels, Bucky Irving, and Devontae Adams. All JJs go to Noah. No, Noah's a Lions fan. He doesn't care about people like that anymore. All he cares about is the Lions. No more Colston Loveland chasing. No more JJ McCarthy chasing. It's all Lions and Lions alone. Bashaw Tootin, Evan Ingram. Redemption. Byron Young, Will Campbell. Good luck. Contenders rookie ticket RPS card number 29 is Terrence Ferguson. That is Rams, I believe. Hannah, this redemption is yours. Oh, I need to put that on there, don't I? It's Marshawn Lattimore. Out of 175, Dylan Sampson, Geno Smith, Matthew Golden, and a Zay Flowers. One pack of select left. One ring to rule them all. Out of 5, Demario Davis for the Saints. First on print out of 5. And that is Blue Gorilla. We also have Dak Prescott, Jalen Walker, J.J. McCarthy, and T.J. Sanders. All right. We're down to the nitty-gritty now. One box remains. Speak now or forever hold your peace. There aren't any more boxes in this break. This is the last one. Pack attack, typically, yes. Empty box. Get up off of that thing. Makes you feel better. Caleb Williams, Rogers, Roma Dunze, and Derek Harmon. Dream, dream, dream. Pitts, Love, Jackson Smith, and Darius Alexander. Trevor, my question of the day is, what is a scene in a movie that you had an emotional response to, whether you were mad or scared or sad or McCarthy, Lawrence, Diggs, Ollie Gordon. Brock Purdy. Okay, it was the same card. For the Steelers, out of 90, out of 25, 16 out of 25, TJ Watt. He wears the number 90. And here it is. There you go, bro. Here's another Steeler. Aiden Hutchinson and Luther Burden. A D. Cook, Swift, Marvin Harrison Jr., and T.J. Sanders. Oh, a time to kill. I like it, Space Cowboy. Book that. Yeah, that's a good one. You thought about that one. That's a good one. Lambjack, Jones, Trey McBride, and Xavier Watts. Armageddon. I've seen Independence Day a few times. No, the end of A Time to Kill. That's a good one. Trey Benson, A-Chan, Hertz, and Demetrius Knight. I just thought of another one. Scent of a Woman. End of Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino. Yeah, That's really good. That is like, if you wanted to start learning how to act, I'd watch that like 50 times in a row. Yeah, watch that 50 times in a row. You'll figure it out. Optimus Prime, that's an intense movie right there. Tyreek Hill, Justin Fields, Jackson Smith, and Will Howard. What'd you miss, Hannah? What'd you miss? Oh, that's Terrence Ferguson. I think that's what she's saying. DK Metcalf, Jalen Waddle, Justin Jefferson out of 99, and Jackson Dart base. It isn't a Doonesy nucleus. That's correct. Confirmed. Hi, Paisley. Hertz, Smith, Jaden Daniels, and Quinn Ewers. I'm in the dark here. You understand? Jones, Dowdle, Dylan Gabriel, and Tate Ratledge. Ooh, Brian's song. Good morning, Brandon. Hope you had a happy 4th. Hopefully you're no worse for the wear this morning. I'm sure some people are. Theo, Jackson Smith, Jalen Hurts out of 199 for them Eagles, and Walter Nolan. Oh, nice, Ben. Okay. Welcome on in, Paisley. Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Luther Burden, and Donovan Jackson. Oh, okay. Fireworks were going off all night. I'm sure those weren't all fireworks either. Terry McLaurin, CJ Stroud, White Hole Jets, Justin Fields, and Omar Norman Lott. Did we get is this the White Hole box? There's usually one of these in a case now. That's a fair assessment, Andy. And also, give me your car keys right now. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Genty and Bowers, and Mason Taylor. It is a short print, Clifford. A little bit more than last year, actually. Gonzalez, Hall, Allen, and Michael Williams. Ricky Pearsall, Mike Evans, Justin Jefferson, and Shuck Base. Old Shuck and Dart only wanted to show up in the base form in this first break, apparently. That's all they had the time for. They didn't have any more time for such things. Debo, Jettas, Harrison, Thornton. Uppers, we might run another one with Select. I don't know. That one that I've got in there is filled pretty quick. Or it appears to have filled pretty quick. We still got a few teams on there. We're not in single digits. George Pickens and Tyler Warren. Prescott, Young, Worthy, and Baden. No. It was the White Hole box. There's usually one of those a case now. There's like where the White Hole is the biggest hit of the box. So you figure 1 out of 8 boxes typically is one of those. But we got some good hits to start our morning out. Yes, we did, because I'm looking right at them. Let's do a recap of this. I'm going to do a roll call for what's off the board in the next one, and we'll go from there, folks. Steelers did all right. They didn't do terrible. You upgrade your collection a little bit there. The Megatron is nasty, Brandon, and I don't know if the person that's in here, the red beard. Yeah, that's I'm interested in that card. It's your card, but if you're interested, if you want to let your boy know. George Pickens, Justin Jefferson, Genty and Bowers, Burden, and this is me, by the way. This is me. So if you're trying to get in, if you need to direct message me, not the 238 cards. If you wanted to, you need to direct message me there. Dylan Gabriel, Jaden Daniels, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Hertz, McBrides, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Lattimore, Felton, Bucky Irving, JJ McCarthy, Justin Jefferson, Tristan Wirfs, Shadur, and Jackson Dart. That helps a little bit. Shadur and Travis Hunter, Egbuka, Travis Hunter, Jameer Gibbs, Love and Golden, McMillan, Taylor, Burra, Scadaboo, Trey Harris, DK Metcalf, Travis Hunter, Will Johnson, dual Jacoby Myers, that will go to the Pats. Caleb Williams, Elijah Arroyo out of 99, Jamar Chase, Gibbs and Montgomery, Kelsey. Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield, Jamar Chase, Saquon Barkley, and Cam Wood. Cam Wood. Right, and let's see what else we got here. We have 10 squadrons left in the next one. Well. Does somebody want to get a little ripping in? Jalen Hurts out of 199. O'Doonsey on the nucleus. Aaron Rodgers. Jalen Walker out of 99. Norman Lott out of 150. CeeDee Lamb out of 399. Mason Taylor out of 199. Marvin Harrison Jr. Egbuka. A.J. Brown out of 150. Judkins. Rome Odunze out of 149. Baker Mayfield out of 199. Justin Fields Whitehall. Justin Jefferson out of 99. Bayshall Tootin. Demario Davis out of 5. Savion Williams for the Pack out of 49. The Terrence Ferguson redemption. That's what it was, Hannah. Contenders rookie ticket RPS. Then you had Jalen Royals. Calvin Johnson out of 75 on the field level. TJ Watt out of 25. 16 out of 25 extraterrestrial. Kyle Williams out of 175 auto. Travion Henderson RPA out of 249. Shadur on the nucleus. Quinshawn Judkins out of 25 on the tie-dye. We had Trevor Lawrence auto. We had Son Ashton Genty going to Steph. And we had Supernova Patrick Mahomes. Adi. Whoa. Too much copy and paste going on there, bro. Too much. That's a little needy. Take that, Topps Chrome Cosmic. Yeah. They hate standing up. They never want to stand up. I'm lucky I got those 2 boxes on top of there. All right. Good luck. We're going to start with the Topps Chrome Cosmic because I said so. That's why. It doesn't matter what Doc G says. I'm just trying to see if she's still awake. You guys should see what the truck drivers do with these boxes. You worried about them falling on a mat. Y'all tripping. Y'all must... Yeah. You must have never seen a truck unloaded before. Empty box. I don't know, BB. I hope not. J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton Lambjack, and Kenneth Grant. Well, hello, the dude. Hope you had a happy 4th. Doc G's back just in time. Jonathan Taylor, Chris Olave, 150 out of 150, Quinshawn Judkins, and Jack Besh. No, it is a McGilla break pin at the bottom of your screen. I can't help it. That's what's down there. Just ask Miss Recall Tuna. She knows. Stop putting gibberish in my chat, Tin Nick. You've been warned. Puka Nakua, Kamara, Derwin James Jr., and Caleb Johnson. Oh, and good morning. Hi, Cheyenne. Good morning. A.J. Brown. Brian Thomas Jr., Tedero on the refractor, and Helm. Maybe I do. Maybe I do, Mayberry. Wouldn't you like to know? Parsons, Njoku, Patty Mahomes, and Mike Green. Buenos dias. They're pull-ups. Daniels, McCaffrey, Gibbs, and Egbuka. I'm a big kid now. Taysom Hill, Higgins, Justin Fields out of 99, and a Jaden Higgins. Lad McConkey, Gardner, Young and Tet, and Tyleek Williams. Yeah, I think we all had a version of those at some point in our age group. Golf, Williams, Jacobs, and Gabriel, Doc G. Walker III, A.J. Brown, Tyreek Hill, and Maxwell Harrison. Kamara, Lawrence, Travion Henderson for the Pats on the nucleus. That is Tim and Jordan Birch. Our first D to the box. I'm trying to remember if I had the WWF ones, Nick. I don't know if I did. Oh, hang on. It's deed time.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I definitely had the Batman ones, though. And the Superman ones. And I think there was a Looney Tunes version. I can't be sure about that. Puka Nakua, Taylor, Genty, and Jack Kaiser. Hey, Doc. Doc. Don't leave me on the edge of my seat here. You can't call my name out and then just disappear, okay? That's an illegal maneuver, all right? Illegal maneuver on a Sunday morning. Sutton, Horn, Stafford, and Jalen Milroe. Well, stop. Take a breath, Doc G. Chill out a little bit. Calm down. Derrick Henry, TJ Watt. There's another Genty. Well. And Kyle McCord. Doc G, you currently have the Chiefs, the Panthers, and that might be it, Doc G. That might be it. Waddle, Diggs, Swift, and Will Campbell. I'm going to show everybody a little trick real quick, okay? So there's a quicker way to find out what your orders are than what I was aware of. Apparently, it's been there for a while, but I'm going to show people so they know. Okay. Finding your orders with Primo. Right down here is the shop button. Okay, you click the shop button, and then right here, this little, the middle one that looks like a piece of paper. You hit that, and it will take you straight to your orders. You don't even have to leave the live. Just for the more you know. Xavier Worthy, Rogers, London, and Tyler Warren. Jackson Smith and Jigba Worthy, Patty Surtain II, and Dante Thornton Jr. Well, what is this box chilling on? Is this the white hole box, or are we about to see a D? Harrison Jr., Hutch, Joseph Burrow, and Shuck Base. Schultz, Mayfield, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Williams. Yep, we got a planetarium in there. Since it's the last pack, if you guys go to the rule books, if you go look at the bylaws for breaks, since it came down to the last pack, the breaker actually gets to keep that pack. How cool is that, folks? That's so cool. Congratulations, me. All right, I think it's going this way. Is that? Oh, it's not like it normally is. Well, let's just do it. We'll just do it here. For the San Francisco 49ers, George Kittle, and that's a Connerly rookie. George Kittle. See, Bethany knows. She's been around for a while. Who got the Niners this time? Oh, it's you. Hey, KYO. I told you it was time for your deed. Congratulations.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I called that one from 3-point range. Good morning, Mr. Hard. So let's do, well, I'm going to save signature. Let's do this Topps Chrome Jumbo. Next break is McGilla break. There's 6 hobbies in that. 2 select, 1 finest, and 3 more cosmic. That's an empty box. It is, Mayberry. It is. From what I could see, Mr. only opened, he had 2 boxes going, I think. I'm not sure, but I just took I took the case that he opened last night. Pittman Jr., Slayton, McLaughlin, Patrick, Ruckert, Caleb Williams, Boomer Esiason, Aiden Hutchinson, Harrison Smith, Benjamin Morrison, and Campbell. You got it. Also, the case hits alive and finest, too. I hate saying case hit. We haven't hit a super short print out of that yet. All cards shipped, by the way, even the base. There's a lot of base in these jumbos. CeeDee Lamb, Shudder, we take those. Woody Marks and Tyler Booker. It's just a habit. We all have the habit. We've been calling it case hits forever, but so just so if you're new to collecting or anything, the way Topps does it is they do it by pack odds. They say this is how many packs you have to open to see one of these cards. They've got short prints and they've got super short prints. Technically, that's what a case hit would be in Panini, but that's not how they do it. For the Niners, it is Curtis Rourke out of 75. Yep, don't have that one. But this one's going to KYO. Congratulations, you get a Rourke. You've been Rourked. Terry McLaurin, Lambjack, Justin Fields, T. Higgins for the Bengals, Tootin, and Felton. Tim. Reichert, Montgomery, Blankenship, Brown, Taylor for the Colts. Braden Smith out of 150. Tim Brown, Puka Nacua, Quentin Johnston, Michael Williams, and Colston Loveland. It is. It's a picture of his dad. They took a picture of Rourke's dad and put it in there. That's what I've heard anyways. He's quite the scrambler. You got it, bruh. Moore, Mahomes, Rice, Hurts, Lawrence, Woody Marks, Zach Bond, T. Higgins, Jordan James, Travis Hunter, and Ollie Gordon. It's not him. That guy. It's not him. It's not him. We've all been tricked. Jets, this might be an auto. Brady Cook out of 150 for the Jets. That's going to my Jets. Brady Cook. Oh, man, something's chilling in this box, isn't it? A Brady Cook. Oh, yeah, get ready. Tyrone Tracy, George Kittle, Bryce Young, Rico Dowdle, Omarion Hampton, and Khalil. Something's chilling. Chilling like a villain with a gold tooth filling. You heard? We got it like that. We got it like that, Bills. Jalen Carter, Brock Bowers out of 250, Justin Jefferson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Josh Simmons, and Barron. And the lesson of the day, folks, is you must always holla at a playa when you see him in the streets. Okay. It's good to know. It's a good thing to know. Giants. We'll take it though, bro. Abdul Carter out of 99. Kamara, Quentin Johnston, Tez Johnson, Denzel Burks, and Mike Green. Shibuya. Yeah. Shibuya roll call. Yes, there absolutely is a D-terrific break pin at the bottom of your screen. How did you know? Who told you? No, he's still up there. He's still up there, Mayberry. No, I got him down. He's fine. He said it was nice. It was cooler up there than it was on the ground. Jaden Daniels, Vic, Mahomes, Gibbs, Merritt, and Prather. Three packs left of the Topps Chrome Jumbo. We're doing another auto. Whoa, chill out there, Pat. Tillman, Atwell, Tonga, Benson, McKinney, and Tucker Kraft, Puka Nakua, Peyton Manning, Aaron Jones Sr., Mason Taylor, and Walter Nolan. No, Kirby, I never know when they're going to be there. Sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. I haven't. That's something they do. That's something the talk does. Kittle, Burrow, Reed, May, Jelani Tavai, Campbell, Brian Thomas Jr., Brenton Strange, Landon Jackson, Fannin Jr., and RJ Harvey. Last pack magic. We either get another deed or we got gypped. One of the two. Harris, Pearsall, Horn, Walker. It's a Lion. Hey, I know him. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown out of 75. 33 out of 75 on the Yacha. Going to the Redbeard. And Redbeard, I'm going to assume that you're a Lions collector and your collection has been upgraded today.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Cameron. Gold out of 50, Travion, Randy Moss, DeAndre Hopkins, Quinshon Judkins, and Pat Bryant. A deed here and a deed there, they said, huh? A deed most certainly anywhere. All right, let me get this base out of my face real quick. And then we're going to do another Cosmic, then we'll do that signature Jumbo, and then we'll end with another Cosmic. Good morning, Stacy. Teresa knows. Teresa knows a thing or two. She's seen a thing or two. Here, there, here a deed, there a deed, everywhere a deed, deed. Old MacDonald had some deeds. Holla at your boy. Good luck. Empty. Dan, you heard wrong. You heard wrong. Somebody done out there fibbing. Keon Coleman, Drake. Oh, out of 50 here, I think. Good luck. Achan. For them Manders out of 50. Barely see that. 43 out of 50. Jaden Daniels. A D-terrific going to Mads. We take those.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Well, that was a good start to a box. Selphabet, good morning. A.J. Brown, Henry, Mahomes, and Landon Jackson. Oh, we have fun. Oh, yes, we do. Ridley, Kittle, Tyreek Hill, and Shamar Stewart. Golf. Bowers, Achan Jr., and Matthew Golden. Bills, my question of the morning was, what is a scene in a movie that had emotion that you had emotions about? Let's say it could be mad, it could be happy, it could be scared, it could be sad, it could be what is a movie that happened for you in? What scene? Patty Mahomes, Kamara, Dak Prescott, and Carson Schlesinger. Avengers, Josh Allen, and Barrett Carter for the Bengals. When the aliens come out of the cornfields in signs. Whoa, watch it now, Annie. Matt Stafford, Amon-Ra St. Brown out of 75. That's a sick-looking card. Look at that. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. That's going to Mike 918. Steph, if you're out there, look away. Look away, Steph. Look away. Do it. I said look away. Are you not listening to me? Tesla. Olave, Horn, Hampton, and Henderson, and JT. And this is the first one I've seen in this break anyways. This will go to the more expensive team when it's dual team like this. And that will go to the Pats. Pats are definitely a little bit more than the Chargers. Yes, that's right. If you get a team, you would get the cards for that team, unless it was like a card like that. Lawrence, Jacobs, Will Johnson, and Trey Harris. And then when it's a card like that, it just goes to the team in that break on that card that costs the most. Uh-oh. I see a lot of good answers out there. I know that. Father-son catch in Field of Dreams, absolutely breaking rips. Higgins, Sutton, Bucky Irving, and Banks Jr., specifically when he asks him if he would like to have a catch. Waddle, Diggs, Tet, and Campbell. Remember the Titans. Aaron Rodgers, Calvin Ridley, Tate Ratledge out of 199, and Elijah Arroyo. I probably will, Mr. Sutton. I sure will. I guess it depends on how fast the one in the shop fills. You never know. It could be there for a while. You never know. You never know. Josh Allen, Walker, Pickens and Lamb, and Caldwell. All I know is there's a Magilla break in the shop right now. 6 Wobby boxes. Brian Thomas Jr., here's the white hole. And it's actually a good one. Matthew Golden for the pack. We will definitely take that drum rod. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Today. Yeah, that's an excellent scene, breaking riffs. 10 squadrons left. Oh, somebody's chilling. Olave, St. Brown, Achan, and Hunter. We're on box number, is that right? Yeah, 3, Doc. We did the jumbo, and we've done 2 of these now. Burrow, Higgins, TJ Watt, and Donovan. I had to remember what break we were doing. Jacobs, Allen, Barkley, Woody Marks. About due to see a planet, aren't we? Hutch, Thomas, Patty Mahomes, and Terrence Ferguson. Oh no, not the gulag, Doc. Not the gulag. Give it a minute. Sometimes it does that. And then like 10, 15 minutes later, it goes away. Sweat, Mahomes, Cam Wood, and Billy Bowman Jr. I know it is. I know it is. It really is I know it's a combination of both platforms, but I know it stems back to certain banks. I won't say who I think they are, but I know it stems back to that. I'm certain of it. That was the white hole box. Walker, Watt, Kittle, and Kyle Williams. Well, now that we've got that out of the way, we've got a signature jumbo and one more cosmic. And I'm here to tell you right now, something's chilling. Something's chilling. No, you didn't, Kirby. Don't you be in here telling fibs about Wolverines. There aren't any Wolverines out of 20 that I've ever seen, ever. That is correct, Nate. That is correct. Now, the only way that wouldn't happen, I just want a full discretion here, Nate, is here at 238 Cards, empty box. If we pulled a card with more than one team on it. So this card, well, this one's both Dallas, but let's say there's a Patriots player over here. If I pulled a card like that, it would go to the most expensive team in that break on that card. That is how it would go. So if that was a Patriots player, it would go to the Patriots because they're more than the Cowboys. Just full discretion. Baba Booey copped up a spot in the next one. DK Metcalf, Patty Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Jedi Barron. Out of 225, Jonathan Taylor. Our first auto is a Titan. Cam, what? For the Titans, out of 50. Hi, BB. That's a deed. A two-step. A two-step.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's right, Jamie. That's right. A lot of them don't forget that part either. It's a very important. Jay Higgins, Brian Burns, Robinson, and Tesla. Jet. That's like me not picking the Lions. Dream on, Dreamer. Ingram, Goff, Higgins, Moore, Kyle Kennard out of 150. Our Acha is a Commander. It is Jacory, Krosky, Merritt for the Commanders. DK Metcalf on the refractor. Well, a Patrick Mahomes Roses. Hi. Sue, if that does happen, which it's rare, but it can happen. If that did happen, we would have another format of doing that. I won't say it, but let's just say if that does happen, we do have a way of handling it. Okay. I don't want to say it. Okay. I've been on this platform for too long. Certain things you just don't say out loud. Lane and Johnson, but that's what we do. There is a way to handle it. And every once in a while it happens, but not that much. Yes, that's absolutely right. Primo and Joe Boo are in a mud wrestling match, and whoever wins decides the team. And I'm going to win. Jalen Warren, Travis Kelce, Alvin Kamara, Jalen Milroe, Debo out of 175. For the Chiefs, it is Jalen Royals, Jalen Reed, Drake London, Hairston, and Jacory Krosky Merritt. Oh no, don't count Joe Boo out. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. All right, one pack left. So we got Cam Ward so far. What's going on here? Matt Stafford, McCaffrey, Njigba, Trey Harris, Ja'Cory Brooks for the Commanders, and Chris Paul Jr. for the Rams out of 10. That's going to Gallegos. Alec, Trey McBride, Brooks, and Kelvin Banks Jr. I'd buy that for $1. Oh, Joe Boo don't play no games. He don't play no games. Oh, this is Chris Paul Jr. He likes to shimmy and shake. Look at him. He's doing it right there. He's got moves like me? No, we got him. Brock, you're not allowed. I made sure that you can say stuff in the chat, but you can never buy into a break. Sorry about that. Oh, it's. I don't have one down there right now. Maybe I'll go grab one after this break. Good luck, everybody. Last box. We've already hit the white hole box, so we know something. Something. I don't know what. Could be a planetary, could be an auto, but something's in this box. Empty box. Steve, you are not a Ravens fan, and yes, Brock Purdy signs. Derrick Henry, Waddle, Jacobs, and Riley Leonard. I don't know, BB. They just won't do it. Okay, it won't do it. I don't know what's happening. Aaron Rodgers and Jigba, Derek Stingley Jr., and RJ Harvey. Brock, who's that? Do they play football? Xavier Worthy, Marvin Harrison Jr., Trevor Lawrence, and Shadur. What in the world's going on? Look at that. What in the world happened there? You see that? I'm going to top load that. I'm top loading this. Joshua Allen, Dalton Schultz, Christian McCaffrey, and Quinshon Judkins. Stephanie, don't stop it. Mayfield, Daniels, Stafford, and Teddy Buchanan. He plays soccer. Then no, this is American football here, Brock. Come on, stay with us here. I know you just got a fresh new CDL, but that doesn't mean your entire brain just goes away when that happens, okay? Stop it. And good morning. Christian McCaffrey, Taysom Hill, George Kittle, and Jalen Walker. Lad McConkey, Chris Olave, DeAndre Swift out of 99, and Josiah Stewart for the Rams. Something be chillin'. Sauce, Golf, Mahomes and Kelsey, and Travion for the Pats. Oh, look, O'Rourke, you better two-step now. Hey, Gavin. Justin Herbert, Jalen Waddle, Saquon Barkley, and Cam Scatterbo. Stephon Diggs, Aaron Rodgers, Brian Thomas Jr., and Alfred Collins. Yes, but you have more responsibilities now, Brock. You better not be texting and driving, sir. Or we'll cut that commission in half, playa. Also, if you mess up and drive for Kroger, you'll never drive for them again. Just so you know. A little bit of pressure there. Hill, McConkey, Drake May, and Fannin Jr. A little bit of pressure there. I had a lot of truck drivers that were always like, oh man, I can't do that. If I mess up. I do be on the phone sometimes. Okay, Brock, stop that. Gardner, Bowers, Puka Nacua out of 150, and Tet. Maybe you should have stayed at the Baylor. Jared Goff, Henry, Patty Mahomes, and Will Johnson. I can see Brock now. He's the tractor trailer driver that you're behind, and it always goes off to the right until they hit the little grooves that wake them up. That's Brock. Justin Herbert, Jalen Waddle, Nick Scorton, Ty Hamilton. We're all in the back going, I wonder what's going on with that guy. He's watching TikTok videos. Stephon Diggs, Rodgers, Jay Jetta, and Abdul Carter. In Jigba, Kittle, RJ Harvey on the nucleus, and Tez Johnson. He's watching that. Yeah, that too. On the road again. Xavier Worthy, Marvin Harrison Jr., Drake London, and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Also, this goes out to Brock. Brock, when you go to pass another tractor trailer, pass the tractor trailer. Quit sitting like this for 10 minutes. You both are just going the same speed. Stop it. Josh Allen. Oh, we got a cosplay here. Good luck. Ty Felton. It's a Cincinnati Bengal of some sort. Cosplay. Jamar Chase going to Dillian. Congratulations, Dillian. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
My truck is governed at 65. Okay, so don't try to pass then. Stay in the right lane. You're just going to have to deal with it. The other people on the road matter more, all right? Do not try to pass a tractor trailer. Stop it. Just sit on the right, just stay in the right lane. Stop. We're sick of it. Stop. Hey, you can pass us. We need you to do it. It's time to do it. All right? It's time to actually do it. Let's not trick each other out. All right? Or how about this? If I was driving a truck and my truck would only go a certain pace, I'd get on my CB and I'd go, hey, buddy, breaker, guy on my right, I'm getting ready to pass you. Could you do me a favor and just slow down a little bit so it's a little bit easier? Thanks. Appreciate you. Schultz, Mayfield, Parsons, and Savion Williams. Daniels, McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, and Revel Jr. All right, I got it off my chest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, just the deeds up there. I see me a couple. I'm gonna do a recap of this. No, I don't drive trucks, but I've gone on long road trips. Okay, I've gone on long road trips. All right, the tractor trailers own the road. They own the road. We're just there. All right, we're just there. Okay, that's it. We're at their discretion, and it's super frustrating when they know that and they play tricks on us. They try to act like, "Wait, we got to do what we got to do. You know, it's our job. We got to do what we got to do. That's how we roll." No, it's not. You're trying to play games. I imagine, all right, I'm going to do the recap here in a second. I imagine you're both sitting there laughing at us. You see all these people back here that can't do anything? Isn't that great, Dale? Yes, it sure is. Beep, beep. Bucky Irving. Micah Parsons. Justin Jefferson. Patty Mahomes. Mahomes and Kelsey. Kittle. Christian McCaffrey. Shadur. Cam Ward, Brooks out of 275, Samuel out of 175, Kennard out of 150, Metcalf, Lamb and Pickens, Mahomes, McMillan, Will Johnson, Omarion Hampton and Henderson, Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Travis Etienne, Cameron out of 250, Puka, and Jaden Daniels. No, it's okay. It's okay. I was really just trying to give Brock a hard time, but I wasn't thinking about how there's more than one truck driver in here. Gibbs, Harrison, Tracy Jr., Marks, Smith out of 150, Higgins, Lamb, Swift, Genty, Young and McMillan, Gibbs, Mahomes, and Lamb Jack. It started as me trying to give Brock a hard time. Tet, May, Swift out of 99, Ratledge out of 199, Bowers out of 250, Rourke out of 75, Puka Nacua out of 150, Shadur, Judkins out of 150, Taylor out of 225, Carter out of 99, Caleb Williams, Justin Fields out of 99, Travion, RJ Harvey. Out of 150, Brady Cook, Jalen Royals auto, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt auto, Brock Bowers out of 75. You've got Travion out of 50, Patty Mahomes on the roses, Jaden Daniels, 43 out of 50, gold light speed, 3 out of 10, Chris Paul Jr., Matthew Golden, Amon-Ra out of 75, Cam Ward out of 50, Jamar Chase cosplay, and George Kittle on the planetarium. No, you don't, PJ. No, you don't. You drive the skirt mobile. Nice try. He's in here trying to act like he's driving a tractor trailer. You stop that. You stop that right now. On a Sunday morning, nonetheless. How dare you? Thanks, Mini Primo. Now, this is break number 6031. 6032 is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And it's got all the telltale signs of a deed break based off of we just did it. And I know it's going to be better this time. I just know it. I just know it. I wish I could tell you what teams it's going to be. I know a thing or two, okay? Take a screenshot of this. If you're in this break and you think you might miss some, guess what? You'll have exactly what you need to find the replay on YouTube. You'll have the break number and your name beside your squad. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I'm taking the overlay down and I'm going to continue to rip because that's how we roll around here at 238 Cards. We likes rippins. What was it earlier? Old MacDonald had some deeds. E-I-E-I-O. With the deed here and a deed there. Here a deed, there a deed, everywhere a deed. Old MacDonald had them deeds. Yes, sirree, Bob. Empty box. Zay Flowers, Bijan, Dak Prescott, and Shamar Stewart. David, I opened 47 of them. It was insane. Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Tet out of 75 for the Panthers, and Barrett Carter. Maybe it should be Old McPrimo had a farm. Old McPrimo had a break. E-I-E-I-O. And in this break he had some deeds. E-I-E-I-O. Brees Hall. Oh, really, Vinny? Oh, what? Ricky Pearsall, Cam Ward, and Isaac Tesla. Crave, what are you doing? Mike Evans, Debo, Jaden Daniels, and JT. Looks good to me, Vinny. Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Josh Allen, and Trey Harris. I've got a phone right beside me. I see no glare. So I'm not sure what's going on with your phone. Something. Does anybody else see a glare? Or am I tripping? Patty Surtain, Dak Prescott, Baker Mayfield, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Omarion Hampton, and Travion, and more. Oh, so there was a glare. So maybe, hold on, maybe Vinny had some legitimacy there. Vinny, were you saying you just couldn't see this card? Is that what you're saying? Was I like holding it like that or something? That might have been what he was saying. Maybe I was like doing that or something. No, because I looked at my phone, I was like, I'm not seeing it. I ain't seeing it, man. Achan, Schultz, Sauce Gardner out of 199, and Upton Stout. Do we know anything about Upton Stout? Does anyone know anything about Upton Stout? Theo, Williams, Bucky Irving, and Ellick. Well, thanks, Bills Demand. Congratulations. Bucky Irving, McLaurin, Hutchinson, and Royals. We got a planet. Good luck. Noel. Max Crosby. Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes on the sun going to Big Wave Dave. And you, sir, now have a deed. I don't like that top loader. Let's get another.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
No, it's the next break's pinned at the bottom of your screen. There's only 738 teams left in that, so we're right on our way to ripping. DeAndre Swift, Tyreek Hill, Burrow and Chase, and Omari and Hampton. Struck. Let's think about that. Did we take the time to put that into the chat? Did we actually take the time to put that into the chat, Struck? Swap it. Justin Fields, Marvin Harrison Jr., out of 75, Kenneth Walker the third, and Ingram Dawkins. Appreciate the heart, me, Tim. Metcalf, Hurts, Kyler Murray, and Sanker. Smith and Jones Sr., Jordan Birch on the refractor, and Andrew Makuba. Stroud, Nix, Josh Allen on the extraterrestrial, and Tootin. Bayshaw, Tootin. Judy, Lamb, RJ Harvey, and Pat Bryant. Caleb Williams, Kyle Pitts, Jalen Waddle, and Monungai. Love, McCarthy, Allen, and Scorton. Lawrence, Purdy, Lambjack, and Malachi Starks. All right. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, give me 1 second. Let's do this, because I didn't get a chance to do that in the last one anyways. Yep, I was right. There's 738 teams left in that next break. But give me 1 second. I'm going to do something for all of yins. Let's do them. Why not? Popping up momentarily in your upper left-hand corner will be a Givey for the Cardinals in the break, pinned at the bottom of your screen. And I didn't get to do that in the last one, so I wanted to make sure that we did it in this one. There it is. There you go. It's popping up in your upper left-hand corner now. Should be a little bag. Should be a little pink bag popping up in your upper left-hand corner for the Givey and the Cardinals in the next break. Now let's get into some select. Empty. All right. Round 2. Fight. Jarquez Hunter out of 49. Zabel, Tariq Woolen, Matthew Golden, and Andrew Van Ginkel. Kelly. Kabooms would be Absolute, and Downtowns would be Optic. Those are the products that have those in it. Trey Benson, Graham, Achan for the Panthers out of 249. You got it. You got it. It is Gino and Jalen Walker. Tez Johnson out of 49 for the Bucks. Demario Davis, Myles Garrett, Omarion Hampton, and Josh Connerly. Yeah, he has been showing up a lot, hadn't he, bro? He's the new Purdy. I mean, he's the new not Purdy. Rourke. Achan's the new Rourke. CBS this fall. So be looking for that. Jacoby Myers, Jahmyr Gibbs on the color match out of 249. Thornton, Hampton, Hunter Henry. A little bit of a deed there. Pierce Jr., Kyler Murray. We got a dual patch. It is Jets and Seahawks, and this will go to the more expensive team, which is the Seahawks. Out of 99, Samuel Darnold. We'll take that. We'll take that. Will Johnson and Justin Jefferson. Cardinals giveies for the next break. Oh, we got a tie-dye here. Look at this. This is sick. Sajira. Terry Bradshaw on the field level tie-dye. And that is 15 out of 25. And yes, that is a certified.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Scary Terry, Travis Hunter, and Ashton Genty. Jaden Daniels for the Texans. Oh, nice little patch there. 3-color patch. RPA Jaden Higgins for the Texans, and it is out of 199. And now the Texans get their very own deed. Congratulations, Rebecca.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Josh Allen, Arroyo, and Pickens. You know what the best part about this break is? There's 4 more hobbies sitting over there to my right. Achan, Jackson Dart out of 399. Well, welcome to the show. Azamora, good morning. I'll just lead with, if you've never been in a break before, I would watch 50,000 of them before you ever hop in. But in its simplest form, you buy a team. When all the teams sell, we open the boxes up, and whatever comes out for your team, you get. It's a little bit more in depth than that, but that's the gist. Egg Buka. Sweat, Donovan, Omarion Hampton, Tua, and James Conner. Justin Nogler's just sitting out there regretting everything, every decision he's made in the last 4 weeks. Good morning, Justin. Good morning, Noni. Nick Westbrook, Otten, Walker, Tank Bigsby, and J-Mo. Huh? I saw your response, Justin. I'm not blind. Ty Felton, Trey Benson, Quinn Ewers, Caleb Williams, and Harold Fanning. I know you did, which prompted me to say what I said. And then you said, huh? So who's mixed up now, Justin? Come on, man. Did you have quite the night last night, Mr. Nogler? Waking up at 11:30 on a Sunday? Yeah, I see you. Ty Felton, Princely, Daniels, Milton, and Tez Johnson. Let's do finest, because I said so, that's why. Alex, good morning. Terry's in the house. Put her in reverse, Terry. Empty. Hertz, Williams, Chase, Genty, Tootin, Otto, Seahawk, Elijah Arroyo on the auto. That's going to Deschwellen. Bryce Young, Travis Hunter, JJ McCarthy, and Tyler Warren. Hey, look, you got to keep your head on a swivel in here. Don't act like you don't know who I be. All right. This ain't new. Drake May, Gibbs, Coleman, Barkley, Williams, Colston Loveland, Joe Burrow on the rare out of 125, Burra, Ricky Pearsall, and Cam Ward. You tell him, Cookie. You tell him. Rogers, Ward, Marks, Tesla, rookie auto. For the Bears, Luther Burden III. That's a little bit better. We'll take that, Tim. That qualifies. That qualifies as a D.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Rare Sean Taylor, Micah Parsons out of 35, Dak Prescott, Brock Bowers, and Jared Goff. That's kind of nice. A little color match almost. Not really, but kind of. A little bit. Hi, Misty. Hi, Abby. Barron, Goff, Cook, Judy, Parsons, Lambjack on the X-Fractor, Roma Dunzi, Jalen Hurts, Ashton Genty, and Justin Fields. Fairly uneventful, but nice. Metcalf, Grant, Taylor, Higgins, Ewers, rare Saquon. Why does that look so weird? That looks weird. Am I wrong? Hold on. Saquon looks weird there. Tom Brady on the rare out of 99. Ricky Pearsall, Kyle Williams out of 99, and Jonathan Taylor. It does. He looks weird. He looks weird. Like, I don't know. What is he doing there? You all right, Saquon? You good, bro? David, no. Tyler Shuck, Josh Allen, Malik Neighbors, Zay Flowers, Jaden Daniels, A.J. Brown on the rare. Cam Ward out of 250. Micah Parsons, Gabriel, and Hutch. That is a good Tom Brady right there. You're right. He's doing the stanky leg. That's exactly right, Brooke. That's right. Call it what it is. Cam Wood and A.J. Brown. Also, if you don't know this by now, you shouldn't take anything I say seriously. Until I'm serious. All right? Win the Cardinals, Drumrod. Go ahead and do it. I dare you. Look, Bears fans said take everything I say seriously. Well, that would be tough to do. That'd be a tough pill to swallow. It's hard enough to keep up with me to begin with. Okay, Sarah, maybe a little bit. Hey, look, I'm not allowed to have opinions. Huh? Fine. I'll just be the most boring breaker ever for the rest of the day. Empty box. Looks like we've got 20 packs here, folks. Let's have some fun. George Kittle. Mike Parsons. Oh, yeah. And Jackson Dart. My Jets, I don't have any baseball until Finest drops this week. Sayshawn, Chris Olave, Fred Warner, and Will Howard. Stafford, Walker, Njoku, and TJ Sanders. I don't know what's going on with that. Brown, Kamara, Scattaboo, and Burden. Well, thank you, Druber. I just want to, I mean, most everybody in here knows that I'm just trying to have a good time. And we do that a lot. We'll take that scat, though. Nakua, Taylor, James Cook, and Ollie Gordon. I've also been doing this for a long time, so I won't act like I know everything, but I know a lot. And if it's something that I don't know, I'll find the right answer. So you guys can believe that. Cortland Sutton, Horn, James Cook, and Darius Alexander. Thank you, Quay. Henry, Coleman, Achan out of 199, and Harmon. Basically, if I'm messing with you, it's because I feel like, you know, we have that rapport. And every once in a while I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm not making a concerted effort to hurt people's feelings at any point in the day. TJ Watt, Herbert, Jackson, and Daniels, and Taylor. Sonny, what are you doing sitting in the wings? Sonny, stop it. Stop it right now. And happy Sunday. Waddle, Diggs, Harold Fannin, and Norman Lott. You want that, Josh. You do that. You do that immediately. Nice try. Joshua Thornton says the only thing I don't like, especially if in the breaks, are the breakers who don't allegation. Whoa. Let's try that again. That's not a thought. It's close. Rogers and Jigba, Nakua, and Jackson. That's Sam Darnold. That's Sam Darnold, and it goes to the Seahawks. They're more in this break. Harrison, Allen, Brown, and Mimbu. Well, congratulations, cool guy. Oh, when they don't show the cards, I got you. Hutch, Schultz, Travis Hunter, and Morrison. Oh, wasn't too bad, Dustin. That's right, BT. No, I have not, Arkham. Don't get me going. Don't get me going. Stop it. Stop. Help the bear. Daniels, Walker III, and Jalen Lane. It was good, Sonny. It rained the day of, but we made it through. McCaffrey, Hill, Bijan Robinson, and Belton. We got 2 more hobbies in this one. And then now we've only got 714 teams left in the next break. Okay. McConkey, Gardner, Williams, and Tyler Booker. Jared Goff, Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, and Mason Graham. Kyler Murray, Kelsey, out of 50, I believe. For the Bills, Keon Coleman, it is, 9 out of 50. I couldn't read it. And Colston Loveland. The gold on gold's not easy to read. It's just not. But we'll take it. O'Doonsey, Brown, Darton, Scattaboo, and Watts. Mahomes, Bowers, Thomas, and Ratledge. Starfractor, last pack Starfractor. Good luck. Quinn Ewers. We've got Kenneth Walker III, and for the Giants, it is Malik Neighbors. Not too bad, Tim. I know. For a second there, it was like, what? But we'll take Malik Neighbors Starfractor. It's still a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And it is select time, and then we got one more Cosmic. One mo to go. All right? Okay? All right? Okay. It is a Patty Son. Empty. Whoa, that's weird. The packs are they're all cattywampus. That is the word of the day now. Cattywampus. Bonix, Shadur, Amon-Ra, Michael Williams, and Jamar Chase. What up, C. Wyatt? Joshua Allen. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 35. Omarion, Hampton, Bonix, and Cam Wood. We'll take that Marvin. That's not a bad hit. No, you spell it, Struck. No, you. You first. And no Google allowed. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 35. And Josh Allen. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, you annihilated the break. He's got all of them. He's got all of the teams. Every of the teams. Kenneth Walker. Thomas. We've got Riley Leonard for the Colts. That is Cookie. He said, where them Colts at, bruh? Williams and Royals. Antonio Gates for the Chargers out of 299. Princely, Hunter Henry, Nico Collins, and Cam Chancellor. Brandon, well, we got a rare Burrow up there. That's about all you could really, I mean, unless we get a Sun or something, or a Planetary Pursuit, or a surprise auto maybe. But that's about as good as it gets with them Bengals. Travis Hunter, Kalel, and if you didn't know, I get the Bengals quite a bit in breaks. Kyle Williams out of 249, Hurts and Taylor. I like them. I like Burrow and I like Chase. I like both of them. But if you slab that Burrow up and that Brady, those sell well because they're both rares, and I'm basing this off of what I sent in last year to PSA and sold. Those do well. These. Abdullah Carter. All right, we got a gold here. Philla. Marshawn Lattimore. Luther Burden. Braylon Allen. And on the gold, I Think it might be a field level. For the Vikings, TJ Hawkinson going to A&H. And that is also a deed. 6 out of 10.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Got a lot of horizontal cards in this break. We still have one more hobby after this. It's Topps Chrome Cosmic, and it's sitting right here to my right. Bateman, Eckler, Rousseau, Chambers, and Shuck. King, good morning. Appreciate you hopping in the next break. Samuel Darnold, Russell Wilson, Egbuka, hold on. Miles Sanders and Jonah. Take care of both of these. Why not? Why not? I try to help out the shipping crew as much as I can. It's also a habit. Johnson, Mayfield, Christian McCaffrey. On the patch, it is RJ Harvey out of 149. I believe in Joe Hendry. Where's this blank card you speak of? Where is it? Who is it? And what have they done? Jeffrey Simmons. Shadur. Kelvin Banks Jr. out of 399. Dart, Milrow, and Reed on the base. 5:30 in Pamplona. What up, Kelsey? Oh, you know, it's Sunday here and we're just ripping deeds, that's all. A deed here and a deed there. A deed most certainly anywhere. Will Lutz out of 99. Montgomery, Will Johnson, Jackson Dart, and Cole Kmet. Kelsey's in Pamplona. Oh, the days are getting closer. You're going to have to get ready for that sprint, bro. Stingley. Tie-dye auto. For the Broncos, that's actually kind of cool. Ed McCaffrey out of 25 for the Broncos. That helps a little bit there, Tim. That definitely qualifies as a deed. I know that.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's Papa McCaffrey right there. Patty and Bijan. All right, we got one box left. Yeah, Kelsey, you know how we do. And we got a whole nother box left. It is, Doc G. It sure is. You too, Kelsey. Stay safe out there. Empty box. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. We got Higgins, Burrow, Tet, and Tootin. No, dude, but this is the last box, and you got here just in time, and you asked just in time. Probably going to be a Brown in this box now. Just making a prediction, that's all. Doesn't mean it'll come true. Drake London, Coleman, Olave, Pat Bryant. Good morning, Aries. Good morning, everyone. Njoku, Parsons, Shadur, and Kyle Monunga. Ed McCaffrey is the tie-dye. Jasco. We have a lot of horizontal cards in this one. Well, good afternoon, person I don't know. Brian Thomas Jr., Kelsey, Kyler Murray, and Nick Scorton. That's right, Dan. The count is on. Jacobs, Stafford, Miles Garrett. There's Brown number 2, Jalen Royals. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's a real thing. Now, those weren't the biggest cards in the world, but I'm just saying, like, something about it. It's something about it. Like, the dude was just chilling somewhere, and he's like, "Oh, I got the Browns in this break. Let me go back. Let me go back." And he's like, "Well, so what's going on with the Browns?" And then 2 Browns show up in about 4 packs. Good morning, Migs. Chase, Adunzi, Jackson Diat, and Trey Harris. Oh, really, Jasco? Oh, really? Ridley, Jacobs, Matthew Stafford out of 150, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Well, then. Matty Stafford. Appreciate you hopping in that next break. User 50055680110. Kittle, Barkley, Shadur, and Travis Hunter. Look, that's 3 now. And Malachi Moore. Olave, Stafford, Lawrence, Stout. I'd have to look. I'm not 100% positive. I'd have to look, dude. I'm not sure which team's more expensive. It's probably the Jags, though. You're probably right. I won't say either way because I'm not 100% certain on that team. Trey Benson, and out of 25 Star Fractor. Texans. 3 out of 25 rookie, Jalen Noel. Rebecca Deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Doc, you know, it happens. It happens. Walker, Brown, London, and Bowman Jr. That doesn't happen very often to you, though, Doc. It's very rare. Kamara, Nakua, Cook, and Stewart. We might have another card in this. Taylor, Sutton, Brown, and Carter. Horn, McConkey, Taylor, and Tesla. I'll have to look it up, Sajira. I'm not 100% positive. I can look it up when I'm done. Gardner, Goff, Higgins, and JT. Walker, Daniels, Gibbs, and Starks. Oof. Probably Barnes, but not by much, Jasco. Hill, Barkley, Jackson Dart out of 199. Now those help a little bit, Tim. That's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Noel. McCaffrey, Allen, Love and Golden, and Hampton. Two numbered darts in one break. It's not bad. I've seen worse. McConkey, Worthy, Belton, and Ingram, Dawkins. Hi, Big Tay. Welcome back. Good morning. Hope you had a good 4th. You did pretty good yesterday, by the way. Williams, Xavier Worthy, and Jonas Sanker. Okay, let me do this recap here. I'll get the next break up there. I don't know. Somebody asked me a couple of times, so give me 1 second. Appreciate you, Brandon. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. It's still early. We still got a long day left. Let me check this real quick. So we're currently sitting at 14 squads in the next break, so we're over halfway. I'm going to do a recap of this break, and then we'll go on from there. Let's get all this wrangled in here. Luther Burden, Jaden Higgins. Texans did well. And then we got all these horizontal cards sitting in the front here. I got you, J-Wham. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks, Doc. Have a good Sunday. Let me get this to the side here. And I'll be back Tuesday morning, you guys. Nothing for me on Mondays, but I'll be back Tuesday morning. Love and Golden, Gibbs, Hunter and Sanders, Dart, Shadur, Tet, Will Lutz, Shadur, Kelvin Banks, Sam Darnold, Egbuka, Carter, Hunter, Gates out of 299, Allen, Nix, Walker, Scattaboo and Dart, Bowers, Bijan, and Travis Hunter. We have Puka Nacua, Fannin Jr., Daniels and Lambjack, Cook, A.J. Brown on the rare, Kyle Williams out of 99, Saquon on the rare, Lambjack, Colston Loveland, Caleb Williams, Omarion Hampton, Josh Allen, Tez Johnson, Jarquez Hunter out of 49, Lambjack, Josh Allen, Chase and Burrow, Hampton and Henderson, Allen and Ward. Well, base was being difficult there. We've got Egbuka, Ward out of 250, Arroyo, Myles Garrett, Keon Coleman out of 50, Crosby, Tet out of 75, Gardner out of 199, Stafford out of 150, Achane out of 199, rare Sean Taylor, RJ Harvey, Kenneth Walker out of 75, Riley Leonard, Kyle Williams on the RPA out of 249, Sam Darnold patch, that will go to the Seahawks. They're a little more in this break. TJ Hawkinson gold for the Vikings, Scattaboo, Achane for the Panthers out of 249. We also had Terry Bradshaw on the tie-dye. RJ Harvey patch for the Broncos out of 149. Marvin Harrison out of 35. Jackson Dart out of 399. Jaden Higgins out of 199. Jahmyr Gibbs out of 249. Joe Burrow rare out of 125. Luther Burden on the auto. Tom Brady rare out of 99 for the Pats. Out of 35, Micah Parsons. Malik Neighbors on the Star Fractor. Jackson Dart out of 199. The Sun, Patrick Mahomes. Ed McCaffrey tie-dye for the Broncos out of 25. And a Jalen Noel Star Fractor orange out of 25. Oh, yeah. Jumbo. Wabi. All right, let's see what we got in store here, folks. Good luck. It's ripping time. One more again. One more trip around the sun, huh? All right, bet. Let's see if we can get a Pluto or a lunar box. Luis says there's a kaiju in our future. Empty box. Crave, were you in this one? You were in the last one, weren't you? Or are you in this one? I don't even know anymore. I can't keep up. Oh, you got the Pats. Never mind. All right, Baba Booey. Well, we're starting out with an auto. Hold on one second. Yep, we're starting out with an auto. Birch, Gibbs, and Montgomery. First pack. For the Titans, out of 99, it is Cam Wood. 81 out of 99 for the Titans. Going to Press Hat Company. Immediate deed. No waiting for deeds. Straight to the front of the line on the Solar Flare signatures.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nice hit. Nice hit. That's a good start to a break. Don't you think, Joe Boo? He's smiling. He likes it. Jones, Burrow, Lad McConkey out of 199, and Jack the Hitman Kaiser. And Solar Flare autos are the most difficult to hit in Cosmic. They're the shorter printed of the autos, the shortest printed autos. James Jr., Drake May, Saquon Barkley, and Jalen Milroe. Tim, it be like that sometimes. It does. It could have just been as easily that those boxes were, you just don't ever know. The Reed was there. Neighbors, Goddard, Tyleek, and Kyle McCord. The Reed was there. You had the right Reed. Jones, Dowdle, Pickens, Hairston. What up, Bongo guy? Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Trey McBride, and Tyler Warren. Oh, I'm going to need that, aren't I? Whoops. Williams, Njoku, Dalton Schultz out of 150, and Thornton Jr. This box is starting out pretty good here. That we do, Tim. Pitts, Love, Hunter, and Chuck. I'm hoping maybe I can find a little something this afternoon. Hopefully. I don't know, but I hope. Something. McCarthy, Lawrence, Derrick Henry on the white hole for the Ravens, going to user. A lot of letters and numbers. And Michael Williams. Look. The user O3C6W4V4A6. Nailed it. Justin Jefferson, Nico, Aiden Hutchinson, and Mason Taylor. Pat Surtain, Prescott, Kelsey, Norman Lott. Young, Benson, Smith and Jigba, and Jackson. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with me this morning. I got one more break in the shop. That'll probably be my last one this Sunday. 6 hobbies. We've done it quite a few times, and we're going to do it one more again. Achan, Theo, Parsons, and Walter Nolan. Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Jaden Daniels, and Demetrius Knight Jr. Scary Terry Stroud, Thomas, and Barron. Purdy, Cook, Travis Kelce, and Josh Connerly. Swift, Coleman, Achan, Egbuka. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm running a little low on penny sleeves here. Let me grab a pack of those. All right, we good. Well, a planet too. Look at this box. Jaden Higgins, Terry McLaurin, good luck. Rookie, Giant, Scattaboo on the Mars. Very nice, Cade. Nice hit. And somewhere out there, Tim just threw his coffee mug across the room. And it didn't break because it was a Yeti, and they're very strong. Congrats, nice hit.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nice hit, Cade. Fields, Metcalf, London, and Tyleek. No, I don't think it is, Scott. I think we got a son of somebody. I can't remember who it is right now, but I think we did. I think we got a son. Hertz, Smith, Egbuka, and Gabriel. Patty, maybe? Yeah, I think David's right. I think it was Patty Mahomes. That was an excellent box, by the way. That's a Sunday box right there. Scott, hang on. It is not. No, it's not, Scott. It's not. I couldn't remember. It's not. All right, now let's do Topps Chrome Jumbo. But also, I'm going to say this. If you guys don't know it, we're very due for a lunar box. I don't ever know if we're going to find one, but the sheer numbers of boxes or hobby boxes we've opened, if you're an odds person, it's right there. All right, like we are neck and neck with the odds of having one of those. So doesn't mean it'll be there, but if you're an odds person, which you know I've dealt with horse racing in the past, that was the only thing that Virginia had for a long time. There were guys in there. There were guys in there that played that judiciously. McDonald, Johnson, Wilson, Brock Bowers on the topography out of 50 gold, going to the Raiders, going to Big Wave Dave. Well, good morning, Tabs. Teacher extraordinaire, Theo Johnson, TJ Watt, Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Matthew Golden, Graham, and Walker. I'm good, Ethan. How are you doing? I know, Kate. It's like the sheer numbers of it. We're there. We're already there. So the question is who's it going to be? Is it going to be me? Is it going to be Mister? Is it going to be Noah? Who's going to be the one that gets it? Because the numbers are already there. Silver, Quincy Riley, Stutzman, and Uman Milan. And yes, all cards shipped. All of them. Everything. Even the base. Travis Kelce, Isaac Bruce, Saquon Barkley, Chase Young, Xavier Watts, and Seth Hennigan. Good morning, Kurt. Hey, Acid, good morning. Chiefs. Josh Simmons, orange out of 25. Coop DeJean, Jim Kelly, Josh Palmer, Trey Harris, and Travion Henderson. I don't know, DJCT. Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. Sure it is. Why not? Sure it is. Let's see here. Colts, DJ Gidden, Josh Jacobs, Mark Andrews, Jonah, Genty, and Quinn Ewers. Still looking for an auto out of this box. Also, the next break has 6 hobby boxes in it. It's 3 Topps Chrome Cosmic. It is 2 Select, and it is 1 Finest. And I have not hit a short print out of that Finest yet. And I think I only have 2 boxes left from that case, I think. First auto is Trey Harris out of 199 for the Chargers. That actually looks pretty good there. 5 out of 199, and that is Chiz. There you go, Chiz. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We've got Justin Jefferson and Bo Nix, J.J. McCarthy, Herbert, Dart, Terrence Ferguson. McLaurin, Penix, Spillane, Mayfield, Clark, Buda Baker, Terry, Edelman, Newbin, Shamar, and Reed. Got some more base here. Jags. Travis Hunter gold wave out of 50. That's just a nice looking card right there. Philly Rick. Yeah, we take those. Yep, we take those. My name is Jeff. Yeah, my name is Jeff. Yeah. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Jamar. Dell. DJ Giddens, Thornton, and Smith. Oh, you know, just ripping and chilling and ripping, bro. You know how we do. I hope you had a happy 4th yesterday. You and Yorn. Chiefs, Chris Jones. We'll take that. Jamar Chase, Bijan, Tank Bigsby, Gabriel and Grant. That Hunter's a gold wave out of 50 there. Clang. And yes, again, all cards ship, even the base. Thuney, Chancellor and Hubbard, A.J. Brown, Winston and Ratledge. Benjamin Morrison. Kirby Joseph, Eric McCoy, Jack Sawyer, Kelvin Banks, and Abdul Carter. 1 pack left. Should have an auto in it. It better. It better. Travion out of 299. Travion auto out of 150. Look at that. Crave, back to back there, bro. You don't see that very often. Travion out of 150 on the auto and Travion out of 299. Same deal. It was a good box. For not having a case hit in it, it was a good box. Or short print, I'm sorry. Denzel Burke out of 275. Lambjack, Trey Hendrickson, Sunshine, Tyleek, and Luther Burden. El Jefe. We still have 3 to go in this, you guys. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. And yes, I know there's a McGilla break pin at the bottom of your screen. That was intentional. I didn't do that by mistake. I did that on purpose. What deeds may lie. All right, we're good there. Let's do another Cosmic. Let's do it. I said let's do another Cosmic. Don't worry, El Jefe. We're pulling some deeds in this break right now. And we got 3 hobbies to go. We're not done yet. We ain't done yet. We're not done yet. Empty. Garrett, Flowers, Jameer on the refractor, and TJ Sanders. Oh, yeah. Robinson, Tua, Genty and Bowers, and Luther Burden. Gonzalez out of 75 for the Chiefs. Josh Simmons and Ollie Gordon. Josh, you're out here trolling us, Josh. Josh Simmons is out here trolling us, folks. Look at him. Look. To the finest Josh Simmons cards you may ever see. I pulled him. It was me. I know. It's nasty. Could nobody else pull that off? Sorry, Justin. What? Hall, Pearsall, Jackson Smith, and Darius Alexander. Swapping. Evans, Samuel, Dylan Gabriel, and Derek Harmon. I'm still taking care of Dylan Gabriel's because he could very well be starting week 3. You never know. You never know. You never quite know. Caleb, Pitts, Kyle Hamilton, and Will Johnson. Love, J.J. Horn, and Ty Hamilton. Lawrence, Purdy, CeeDee Lamb, and Abdul Carter. That's right. You know what? You know what, I watched them, Ethan. I didn't do any myself. Cook, Swift, Sutton, and Mimbu. Hill, Fields, Henry, and Benjamin Morrison. Mark, you know how we roll. I got one last break for you guys. It's in the shop right now. That's my last one today. So if you want to rip with Primo, there it is. All right, it's 6 hobbies. Neighbors, Goddard, Pickens, and Watts. And then we'll have some new product drops next week. I won't be on Monday. I'm never on Monday morning. Well, every once in a while. But we'll have some new baseball on Wednesday, and I think we'll have some new football on Friday. Darnold, Brown, Shutter, and Tate Ratledge. Finest will be the baseball, and then Topps Chrome Black will be the football, as far as I'm pretty sure. Pollard, Crosby, Hertz, and Ewers. HN Jr. Walker. Whoa now. Supernova. Tataroa McMillan for the Panthers. That's going to Tom. And Tom, congratulations. You now possess a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And a Jackson Dart base. Gibbs, Pickens, Burden, and Howard. I know, isn't it crazy, Zach? Who would have thought? Vega, it's this. It's Cosmic. I knew Cosmic was going to be my favorite before it even came out. You could take a Topps Chrome hobby and put it in front of me. The only Topps box that you could put in front of me right now that I might actually open over a Cosmic is probably a Topps Chrome Delight. That's it. There isn't another box. Metcalf, Hertz, Taylor, and Lane. Breaker's Delight. That's it. Topps Chrome Breaker's Delight's the only thing that trumps it. Stroud and Collins and Belton. Dowdle, Nakua, Tyler Warren out of 199, and Booker. I'd pick a Topps Chrome Delight over everything. Every box that exists on the planet Earth right now. Right at the end of the month, Kellen. I like Sapphire. They just don't have quite the hits that I would hope for. I do like Sapphire though. But you guys got to realize how frequently those Delights are good. A Sapphire, every once in a while, one of them's good. Delights are consistently good. I mean, I'm seeing, it's like every other one a Kaiju shows up. Like, that's insane. Jackson, Jones, Jefferson, and Mason Graham. D-Block, it depends on what the patch was what it came out of. James Jr., May, Kamara, and Loveland. So, it depends on what it came out of. Not today, I haven't, Smack-a-Fish. I sure haven't. I mean, there's been some numbered ones, but nothing like no short prints or no autos or anything like that. Not yet, anyways. All right, let's get into signature. Oh, you're making a call, huh? I'm gonna assume that you have them then. Empty box. Smack-a-Fish was like, hey, by the way, get ready, because the Nasty Giants cards are in the next break. Irvin, Barkley, Pollard, and Harrison. We got Devontae Smith out of 100. Our first auto is a Jaguar. It is Travis Hunter, and it's on the clear. Nice. Going to Philly Rick. Philly, did somebody let you in? Did you have a secret? Did you know something we didn't know, Philly Rick? Huh? Congrats.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I'm not, but I did talk to the CEOs in Cincinnati, Brock, when you told me that you were a new driver for them, and I gave them a warning. Jay Higgins, Tyler Warren, Tesla, and Lane. Well, we still got another box left too, Garrett. And this one in front of me. Diggs, Baker Mayfield, Coleman, Josiah Stewart, Dylan Gabriel. Our auto is a Brown. It is Carson Swessinger. Defensive Rookie of the Year right there on the Acha. Damian Martinez, Drake London, Ellick, and Bryant. DK, McBride, Gibbs, Cameron Williams out of 150, Daniel Dimes. Our next auto is a Bill. It is James Cook, unique, out of 25. That's nice. There you go, unique. That's a deed. Yeah, yes it is. I said it was, didn't I?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
DK Metcalf, we've got a Starcast, CeeDee Lamb, and Brooks. Here, let me take care of Danny Dimes here. A deed. The word of the day is deed, Brandon. And a deed is just a good card. That's all it is. It stems from back when I was in high school. We won't get into the details of what deed was back then, but that's what it is now. A deed is a good card. A true deed is a nasty, nasty card. Warren, Njoku, Hill, Bryant, Campbell out of 175, and our last Acha is a Panther. It is Tetaroa McMillan. How about you have another piece of the pie real quick there, Tom? A deed. Yes, he was. Yes, he was, Josh K. Nice try. Tej Johnson, Dart, Harrison, and Castro. All right, one Cosmic to go. Last box of the break. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because there are no more boxes after this. And we are currently sitting at 23 teams left in the next break. That will be my last one of the day. Llama? Llama. Well, all it takes is one. You got one right here. I mean, so that means another one showing up, right? Empty. There was a girl in our elementary school. Her name was Georgia. And she ate bugs. She ate grasshoppers. She ate, like, legit. Like, it wasn't just like, hey, let me go get one of these. She did it regularly. All base ships, Chaos. Achan, Gibbs, Rogers, and Shitter. It wasn't like she did it just to, like, as a prank, like, watch me do this. She genuinely ate them. Pickens, Garrett, Dexter Lawrence, and Quinshon Judkins. Zay Flowers, Stephon Diggs, Caldwell out of 99, and Buchanan. Mark, that'd be quite the treat, wouldn't it? Bijan, Tua, Surtain, and Walker. Gonzalez, Hall, Waddle, Stewart. Dowdle, Jackson, Jackson Dart, and Iman Wari. Appreciate you, Art Gissel. I see you out there, Mads. Jones, James Jr., Worthy, and Cam Ward. May, Neighbors, Saquon, Genty. Chaos, Mr. and Mrs. are from Michigan. We're in Tennessee now. I'm from Virginia. So we are all Lions fans, though. But that's the only Detroit team I follow. And RJ Harvey. Pollard, Crosby, Hall, and Leonard. Just outside of Nashville, Brennan. Williams, Irving, Hurts and Brown, and Savion Williams. My baseball team's the Reds. It is, and they're playing terrible right now. Absolutely terrible. McLaurin, Watt, Merritt out of 150, and Revel Jr. We got CJ. Whoa, now that's an auto. I think it's out of 25. Harold Fannin, Jamar Chase, good luck. For the Raiders, it is Ashton Genty, 2 out of 25 on the Acha. First flight edition. Not too bad. Big Wave Dave. Holla.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And that is a jersey match. Correct. That means it's worth $20 more than all the other ones in that set. Knicks, Judy, Maxwell Harrison, and Tet. Achan, Theo, Travis Achan Jr., and Ty Felton. Pearsall Evans, Brees Hall, and Travion Henderson. Samuel Herbert, Trey Benson, and Cam Scadaboo. Jettas, Collins, Stroud, and Collins. 2 packs left. Surtain, Prescott, Sweat, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Josh Allen, and Tez Johnson to end it out. Not too shabby. I'm going to do a recap of this break, then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in the next one. I think we've got probably about halfway to go in that or close to it. But just give me 1 second, and I'll do a recap, and we'll continue from there. All right? Appreciate you, David. You guys, thank you, everybody that hopped in with me today, even if it wasn't the best break for you. I've been known to pull deeds, and I'm pretty sure I pulled the vast majority of you those. multiple times. And I'm not done yet. There's another break in there. Somebody else out there needs some deeds too. And I can't believe how great the Chiefs did in that. It's unbelievable. They just did so well. Josh Simmons out of 75 and out of 25. It just really doesn't get much better than that. Recap. Josh Allen, Chase, Merritt out of 150, Brown and Hurts, Barkley, Dart, Caldwell out of 99, Campbell out of 175, Danny Dimes, Gabriel, Warren out of 199, Collins and Stroud, Burden, Pickens, Henry, Lamb, and Gabriel. Jackson Smith, Genty and Bowers, Gibbs, Burke out of 275, Sawyer, Jones, Giddens, Theo, Kelsey, Jackson Smith, Hunter, Pickens, and Barkley. We had Egbuka, Hunter, Gold Wave out of 50, out of 100, Devontae Smith, Shooter, Travion out of 299, Achane for the Dolphins. We had Lad McConkey out of 199, Schultz out of 150, Simmons out of 25, Simmons out of 75, Swessinger for the Browns, CeeDee Lamb, Starcast, Tet, Derrick Henry on the Whitehall, Brock Bowers on the Topography out of 50, Trey Harris out of 199, Travion out of 150, Tet on the Supernova for the Panthers, that's nice, Travis Hunter auto, out of 25, James Cook auto, Ashton Genty on the First Flight number match, 2 out of 25. We had Scattaboo on the Mars. And we also had Solar Flare Signatures auto out of 99. Cam, what? All right. That's good. Let's put this to the side. I need to get the next break up there. All right, you guys. This is break number 6033. Last one of the day. Take a screenshot if you are in this and you think you might miss some. You'll have the break number and your name beside a squad. Good luck. It is rip time for the last time Sunday morning. Now, let me grab all these so they don't fall because they wanted to the whole time. Get off my lawn. Age is 45, Arkham says.
As of now, probably no live tonight.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Okay, so that's what I've been saying. I said, you guys just look at the normal time. If they're there, they're there. All right. Good luck. Let's see what this finale has for us here. Good luck, everybody. I like our chances, Bear. Every passing day, we're getting closer and closer. Empty. All right. Good luck. The first 100 years were the worst. Hurts, Smith, Stingley, and Travion Henderson. We can do better than that. Jones, Mayfield, Teddy Buchanan, and Cam Scattaboo. And yes, all cards ship here at 238 Cards, even the base. Dowdle, Jackson, McCaffrey, and Collins. Jones, James, Schultz, and Tez Johnson. Question of the day was, what is a movie scene that you had an emotional reaction to, whether it's mad or sad or happy or whatever it might be? Drake May, Neighbors, Kittle, and Krosky Merritt. Theo, Williams, Tet, and Eamon Mori. And yes, there's 5 more hobbies sitting to my right over there. Bucky, McLaurin, Gardner, and Cam Ward. Huh. Is that your favorite pastime, J-Wham? Stroud, Nix, Shadur, and Genty. Judy, Williams, McConkey, Leonard. What up, Rory? Pitts, Love, Jameer, RJ Harvey. Goddard, Darnold, Bijan, Ty Felton. Bijan. Well, I think it's safe to say this is either the white hole box, which I think we've already gotten. I can't even remember now. Or something's chilling. Pollard, Crosby, Mahomes, and Savion. We have that's right. Achan Jr., Hutchinson, Travis Hunter out of 99, and then a Revel Jr. That's kind of nice for the Jags. That qualifies as a deed. I'm going to go ahead and call that a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Gibbs, Pickens, BTJ, and Harold Fannin. Garrett, Flowers, Connerly, and Tet. JJ, there it is. Ooh, hold up. Is that out of 5? Oh, boy. I can't tell. It's either out of 99 or out of 5. I can't tell. Equinox is weird this year. Shadur Sanders, good luck. For the Minnesota Vikings, Jordan Addison out of 99. And that is going to Jeebler. Jeebler, you get a deed. 82 out of 99 on the Equinox auto for the Vikings.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Lawrence, Purdy, Love and Golden, and Judkins. You still awake out there? Is it only Mayberry and J-Wham? Are those the only people awake out there right now? And Steve, Cook, McCaffrey, Taysom Hill out of 199, and Buchanan. Maybe I did, Steve. Maybe I did. Swift and Hill, Xavier Worthy and Jalen Walker. I need a nap. Fields, Metcalf, Daniels, and Josiah Stewart. Well. All right, select time. It was good, Kyle. How was yours? Empty. Jalen Milroe, Martin, Malik for the Cowboys, going to Sire, Moore, and Woolen. Well, Kyle, we take those. Jackson Diat out of 249. Yoshivash. DJ Giddens, CeeDee Lamb, and Myles Garrett. All right, Jackson. RJ Harvey out of 75. Rattler. Hurts. Ooh, that's nice. Ashton Genty on the field level for the Raiders. Going to Justin. Well, there was a Raider in there, bro. What up, salty dog? What is that? Hold on. Okay. Curtis Samuel. Ray Davis, Jason Sanders, Chris Jones on the patch for the Chiefs out of 149. Love and Smith. Owens, Reed, Lamb, Urlacher, and Rashid Shaheed. Yeah, working overnight can be tough. I've done it more than a couple of times. You kind of have to flip a switch mentally. Evan Brown, Trey Amos out of 249, Sorrell, Tyler Warren, and Gates. Aaron Jones out of 299, Monungai, Lattimore, McLaurin, and DJ Giddens. Also, just a hot take because I've done that more than a couple of times. Humans are supposed to be awake during the day and asleep at night. There's no other way to look at it. I'm sorry. Jimmy Graham. Quinshon Judkins for the Brownies. And that's going to... You got him again, didn't you? Yes, you sure did. And now you got a deed for it. And that's out of 249. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is?
Yes. Rico Dowdle.
That's a deed.
Simmons and Reed. I've got a few hot takes today, Arkham. Just a couple. Hey, look, I worked overnight. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. Human beings are supposed to be awake during the day and asleep at night. Can they do the opposite? Sure they can. It's just not right. Luther Burden, Tony Pollard out of 149. Smith, Malik Neighbors, and Patty Mahomes. Big Strutty, did you hit a kicker's numbered RPA? What kicker did you get? Anthony Richardson, Luvu, Rashad Bateman, Bijan, and Marshawn Lattimore. McCaffrey, Judkins, Burrow, Mimbu, and Warner. Quinn Ewers, Evan McPherson, Honey Badger, CeeDee Lamb, and Mike Gesicki. Oh, okay. No, you can work overnight. I did it, and I had a whole crew that did that they've been doing it their whole life. It's just it's a bit much. It's a bit much. No, this is the last break of the day right here. This is it. You're watching it. That is empty. I'll be back on Tuesday morning. There's a slight chance Noah and Kobe may be on tonight. I don't know right now. If they're not, then Mr. and Mrs. will be on Monday night. So Starks, Loveland, Burden, Egbuka, Leonard, Woody Marks X-Fractor, Kyron Williams out of 250, Josh Allen, Bryce Young, and a Jackson Dart base. You got it, my Jets. You got it. Walker, Love, Mayfield, and Swift. Jackson Smith, Amon-Ra on the refractor. Jake Ferguson out of 25 on the rare for the Cowboys. Dim boy. It's Bo Nix. Ooh, Coupe de Jean. That card looks sick. Look at that on the red. Well, you'll see it when you get it. Who got the Eagles? Bassin. That card looks sick. Coupe de Jean, 3 out of 5 red reflash.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Josh Allen and Amon-Ra. So if I said out of a number broke down Palace, that means that's what the card's out of. Like this one is 3 out of 5 down there at the bottom. There's only 5 of those in the world. Kelsey, Brady and Purdy, Mason Graham and Kyle Williams, rare Bryce Young, Kyler Murray, rare out of 75, Irving, Milroe, and Diggs. Murray. London, Nakua, Bowers. Uh-oh, we got a fanfare auto. May, Scattaboo, Jaden Daniels, Bijan out of 75 for the Falcons. Rare Jared Goff. And for the Commanders, Mads, Kevin Durant on the finest fan autographs going to the Commanders.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
D-terrific. Lauren, that would have been. I haven't seen him yet. Mister's pulled the only Steph card we've pulled out of that finest this year, and it was a redemption. I think they're all redemptions. I haven't seen one with an actual auto on it. Milroe, Herbie, Connor, Jacobs, Lamb, and Graham, Marvin Harrison Jr., Roma Dunze, Brock Purdy on the X-Fractor, and Alvin Kamara. There you go, Steve. There he is. He's right there. Steve, he's there. Steve. He's right there, bro. Your favorite player in the whole league. He's right there. Lamjack, Tyler Warren, Scattaboo, Travion, Kyle McCord, rookie auto, Bengal, Shamar Stewart, Malik Neighbors, Devontae Smith, Deebo Samuel, and Bo Nix. Okay. 3 boxes left. I'm going to get into Cosmic, then we'll do Select, and we will end with the 3rd Cosmic, okay? Let's get it, Bear. Let's get it. I keep opening it and I look away and I'm hoping that I look down and it says Lunar and it still hasn't happened yet. Empty box. Young, Benson, Jacobs, and Kyle Williams. But I'm a believer. Achan out of 50 for the Texans. CJ Stroud. That's a nice hit, Texans. Well, look at you. You knew what you were doing, didn't you? Quinshawn for the Brownies and Campbell. You got both of those. Who do you think you are? Huh? Well, who do you think you are, Barnes? You think you just get to come up in here and get two teams and get two deeds at once? That's not fair. That's not fair. You got to share. You got to share with the peeps. That patch is annoying me. Theo, Williams, Nico, and Elijah Arroyo. Irvin, McLaurin, Barkley, and Caldwell. Stroud, Nix, Garrett, and Josh Simmons. Darnold and Pollard, Cam Ward, and Will Campbell. A little extraterrestrial Cam Ward action for the Titans. Crosby, Achane, Higgins, and Grant. Gibbs and Pickens, Jamar Chase, and Jack Besh. The Bester. Garrett, Flowers, Jacobs, and Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. Bijan, Tua, Malik Neighbors, and Gunnar Helm. This feels like well, there's a planet. Travis Hunter, Myles Garrett, rookie, Buccaneer, Mercury, Egbuka, going to King. There you go, King. About time. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
King was out there. Where's my deeds? Huh? Where's my deeds at, Primo? Williams, Pitts, Warden Williams, and Matthew Golden. Love, Kittle, Jalen Milroe out of 150 for the Seahawks. Chiz. They dropped the red card. Nuh-uh. Is that what you said earlier, Lauren? That's what you said earlier, right? JJ, Dexter Lawrence, Caleb Williams, and Landon Jackson. Per Adam Schefter. Well, we'll take his word for it. Purdy, Cook, Jaden Higgins on the refractor, and Billy Bowman. Gonzalez, Hall, Lawrence, and Mike Green. Mike Green. Ricky Pearsall, Evans, Murray and Mayfield, and H-A-N. Debo, Stafford, Josh Simmons out of 99, and Donovan. Jefferson and Collins, Herbie, and Woody Marks. It's the Herbster. Surtain, Prescott, Olave, and Terrence Ferguson. All right, 2 to go. Select, then one more of them bad boys right there. Oh, Garrett, you're doing just fine in this break. Don't you worry. Don't you fret. You're doing just fine. And we ain't done yet, neither. All right, fine. Empty. That's right, Aaron. So let's get some deeds on the board here. Let's get some final deeds here. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I can do. Jordan Addison, Tyler Warren out of 399, Charles Woodson, Drake London, and Breece Hall. Butker, auto. Chargers, Omarion Hampton out of 75, 17 out of 75. Going to the Chargers. Ashton Genty, Jalen Carter, and Riley Leonard. Joe Booth. Hey, Joe Booth. Omarion. Yo. Mason Graham out of 49. Tyler Warren, Patty Mahomes Silver, Shuck, and Chris Chambers. Da-da. She's your queen. Devontae Adams on the tie-dye. First on print out of 25. Going to Fuad. Michael Williams, Bijan Robinson, Tet, and Savion Williams. Jaden Daniels. Kendre Miller out of 249, Cam Ward, Cam Scattaboo, and Michael Williams. Little Kendre Miller action. And a Jaden Daniels Silver Edition. Matthew Golden, Drake London, dual patch, Geno Smith. That will go to the Raiders. They're a little bit more in this break. Jamar Chase, Miles Sanders. Jack Besh, Garrett Wilson, Will Johnson for the Cardinals out of 249. That is Chiz on the RPA. Shuck and Ward. Makuba, Baker, Travion on the silver, Purdy, and Brooks. No, I don't think I would, Big Strut. For the main reason is that their quality control went right out the door about 2.5 years ago. They didn't deserve to have it anymore. Carter, Ty Felton, Chubb, Royals, and Cam Chancellor. As being a breaker, I know that there's a lot of times that I pulled a downtown for somebody and there was something going on with it. That wasn't like that when I first started breaking. That only happened in the last couple of years. So something obviously changed. Drake London, Ray Lewis, Besh, Ward, and Hertz. Oh, KT, I've been opening them for so long. I've been collecting since I was 5 or 6 years old. It just over time. Neal, Stewart, O2, Taylor, and Komet. No, I don't. They're okay. I wouldn't say they're better. Brian Thomas Jr., Fred Warner especially. Go look at what's coming out for Donruss for them, Big Strutty. Tell me that looks good. Out of 99, Norman Lott, Tyler Warren, and Jonah. Go check out the new Donruss football that's coming out. Tell me what you think there. All right, it's one last box. Plus, they had it for long enough. It was time. It was time. The time was now. Oh, come on, man. Well, if Mister's opening football tomorrow, that'll be the first chance for another Lunar. Empty box. Last box. Good luck. That's right. Or even jerseys of players that weren't even, like, you'd open the card and it wouldn't even be the right one. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody enjoys downtowns. But beyond that, Kaboom sell for a lot, but I'm not super thrilled with how they look. They're okay. Young, Harrison, and Lane. Benson, Achan, Mahomes, and Belton. Chad, they're the most fun to open. I can tell you. I promise you, they are. It's every time. I don't even know how many of those I opened last year. Theo, Worthy, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 150, and Booker. I've still got catching up to do versus last year. Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Justin Jefferson, and Mason Graham. Yeah, a lot of people like purple the best, Viking. Terry, Stroud, Fannin, and Colston Loveland. The Browns did great in this break. They did splendiferous. But we need us another deed. We need us a final deed here. Yes, I did, Arkham. And you've got a couple of them. Nix, Judy, Travis Hunter, and Watts. Williams, Smith and Jigba, Quincy Williams for the Jets, and Tate, the Hitman, Ratledge. They do look good, Viking. Yes, they do. Pitts, Love, Bijan, and Quinn Ewers. And I'll do a recap of this break at the end. I'm fairly certain we opened the white hole box first. So I think something else should be in this box. Cook, Swift, Tua, and TJ. I'm not 100% certain, but I think we did. McCarthy, Lawrence, Rogers, Jackson Dart. And there it is. Could be an auto. I don't know. Hang on. Let's take it a little bit. No, it's not, but it's going to be good. Howard, these cards have been selling really well without even being numbered. Brock Bowers for the Raiders, and good luck. For the Chicago Bears, Luther Burden III, 22 out of 25 for the Bears. And that is J-Wham. Hey, J-Wham, would you like a deed?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's kind of sick. Hill, Fields, Darton, Scattaboo, and Burden. That should do pretty well there, J-Wham. Metcalf, Diggs, Shuck out of 199. Ollie Gordon. There you go, Saints. You needed some help there, West. We needed that. Hurts, Smith, Kenneth Walker, and Darius Alexander. What do you mean typically view Viking? Do you mean like, do they like them if they're horizontal? Jones, Dowdle, Michael Williams, and Derek Harmon. Hey, Firehawk. Yeah, doesn't matter. Now, I'd say the one thing with horizontal cards is they don't look the best in slabs, but other than that, Drake London and Will Johnson. Firehawk, what are you getting into today here? Gonzalez, Hall, Lamb, Ty Hamilton. Pearsall, Evans, Micah Parsons, and Abdul Carter. Abdul. Not today, I didn't. But I pulled a lot of constellations over since this came out. Samuel, Jefferson, Allen, and Mimbu. And the last pack magic, the last pack of the day. Collins, Surtain, May, and Morrison. Kind of a lackluster last pack, but yet here we are. I got you, Firehawk. Fawad, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It wasn't ideal. It wasn't. You typically do pretty well, too, and it wasn't ideal. It wasn't in the cards. Get it? So let me do a recap of this real quick. Let's do that, and that, and that, and that, and you two, and you, and you, and you. I appreciate you, Fawad. We'll do better next time. We always do. All right, let's do a recap of what we hit in this. Appreciate you, Bear. Thank you all for hanging out with me this Sunday morning. And I'll be back Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday morning. Mr. and Mrs. will be back on tomorrow night. We've got Drake May, Parsons, Walker III, Lauren Day, Darton, Scattaboo, Bowers. I'm sure there was more to that than just Day. Robinson, Williams, Hunter, Jay Jetta, Mahomes. Fred Warner was out of 99. Travion. Geno Smith will go to the Raiders. They're a little bit more expensive. Jaden Daniels, Kendre Miller, Patty Mahomes, Ashton Genty, Justin Herbert, Josh Simmons out of 99, and Jaden Higgins. We've got... Hold on. Stop it, base. Stop that. Caleb Williams, Warden Williams, Garrett, Chase, Ward, Chris Jones out of 149, Goff, Young, Brown, Ewers, Burden, Trey Amos out of 249, Taysom Hill out of 199, Love and Golden, Mahomes and Kelsey, Gibbs, Shedeur, Tet, Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey. Uh-oh, Steve, that's pretty deep. Tony Pollard, out of 25, rare Jake Ferguson, rare Williams out of it's not a rare, out of 250. Quinshon Judkins, Shamar Stewart auto, Brock Purdy, Bijan, RJ Harvey out of 75, Teddy Buchanan, Harold Fannin Jr., Bijan out of 75, Kyler Murray out of 75, Aaron Jones out of 299, Milroe, Malik for the Cowboys, Marvin Harrison out of 150, Travis Hunter out of 99, Mason Graham out of 49, Ashton Genty, Jackson Dart was out of 249, Tyler Warren out of 399, Milroe out of 150, Will Johnson RPA for the Cardinals out of 249. We had CJ Stroud out of 50. Omarion Hampton out of 75. Shuck out of 199. Judkins out of 249. Devontae Adams, first on print out of 25. Tie-dye for the Rams. Out of 25. 22 out of 25. Luther Burden III for the Bears. We had a Coupe de Jean 3 out of 5 red reflash insert. We had finest autographs Kevin Durant. Egbuka on the Mercury. And a Jordan Addison auto out of 99 for the Vikings. What's up, LOD? And that was that. And that was all she wrote, folks. Appreciate you hanging out with me this Sunday. I'll be back Tuesday morning. Mr. and Mrs. will be back on Monday night, and I think there's just a very small chance that Noah and Kobe could be on tonight, but right now I don't know if they are. So let me